So you've settled in. Good. There's something inherently comforting about a room full of stories, isn't there? Especially when the outside world gets a bit loud. So, as we wrap up this thought, I'm reminded that some mountains are harder to climb than others, especially the cotton ones.
So, when you look at the data, it suggests a pattern, but I wonder if we're missing something crucial here. Wait a second.
All right, so the schematic calls for the 12 millimeter. Honestly, I prefer the feel of the 10, but we work with what we're given, right?
So the sock separation sequence is usually where we see the most creative interpretations of physics. But today, it seems to be behaving.
So the laundry finally folded itself. I just supervised, mostly. This chamomile really hits the spot after all that supervision.
You know, they call it a community garden. I think the weeds have formed their own community down there. That watering can hasn't seen action in months.
Imagine a self-tilling rototiller. A lazy gardener's dream, really. Though I suspect the weeds would unionize. So the tricky part with these miniature systems isn't the gears, it's the tiny robotic arms. You need them precise, but also durable enough to handle my basil.
So the tricky part about these microservos isn't the wiring, it's getting them to agree on the direction. They have opinions.
The key to the SpiderBot's efficiency is in these delicate arms. It identifies the weeds with surprising accuracy.
It's incredible what a little automation can do for the soul, isn't it? The roses seem particularly proud of themselves today.
You know, it's funny how we define tidy. It's less about the dust and more about the headspace it clears.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's topic, optimizing the mundane. I mean, look at this spice rack. It practically screams for automation.
People worry about the rise of the machines. I say, if they're bringing the snacks and doing the cleaning, who needs to rise?